Today, I take responsibility. I am capable. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I am in control of my attitude. Those are powerful words, my sweet, words that you can use to water the seeds that we planted last week. Words that can and will encourage gratitude. Yes? Yes. Are you ready to dive in and hear more? Of course you are. Then grab that cup of tea, a cozy blanket, and my Dream Your Dreams workbook from my Etsy boutique. And let's embrace the wonderful feeling of gratitude. Do you find yourself struggling with constant anxiety, stress, or burnout? Maybe you're navigating through overwhelming waves of sadness or darkness. Has someone allowed you to believe that you're unworthy? Well then, we're here to debunk those beliefs and help you to overcome them. Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Radiance from Within podcast, guiding Christian women to build their confidence and self-worth. My name is Heidi, and I'm so excited to have you here. We'll work together to help you overcome negative beliefs by incorporating prayer, devotionals, and journaling into your daily routine. Additionally, we'll explore the power of words and how they can impact your mindset and well-being. Because when you unleash your inner peace, you will find the desire and strength to spread kindness and compassion. Join me each week and unlock your radiance from within. Discover your power and strength and embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Hello, beautiful. So, we've planted the seeds. Today, we water them. We did a lot of work last week, a lot of learning and growing. We learned about a growth mindset, what it means and the key characteristics, what it looks like, and that we all can learn to have one. We also revisited our beautiful reflective questions from our New Year's Eve episode. And we talked about super easy ways to take care of ourselves holistically. Then we took all of that, wrapped it up with a beautiful plan, and created goals with heart. Now, if that wasn't an overstuffed, packed episode, I don't know what is. So if you do want to go back and revisit it, or if you're just popping in here, I certainly encourage you to do so. That was episode number 130. That said, this week, I want to let all of that goodness sit and marinate, because just like in our gardens, we need to nurture those seeds that we've planted. We can't just zoom past onto the next thing. Although, if you look at my backyard, I'm a little bit guilty of that. So my spring self might be a itsy bit mad at my fall self. Oops. But we're not going to let that happen to you. And do you know the best way to water those seeds? Gratitude. First, Thessalonians gives us the perfect foundation. Rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. And give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you. Amen. And I want to share something with you that you might already know, or maybe not. Practicing gratitude is as essential as your prayers and brushing your teeth. This is a beautiful practice to do daily. You see, the more I get to do my, quote, day job as an editor and a writing coach, the more I get to learn. And I suppose deep down, I always knew this, but I didn't really know the science part of it behind the goodness of it. Practicing gratitude every day is such a fantastic way to take care of ourselves. It's incredible how it rewires our brains for positivity, boosting these feel good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, making us feel happier, more content, and more motivated. Plus, it helps reduce stress by lowering cortisol levels. Pretty cool, right? So, how are some easy ways we can do this without adding one more thing to our to-do list? Well, since we have already created goals, milestones, and daily bite-sized tasks for our 2026 dreams, don't worry, I've got you, boo. Let's walk through a few ideas. I'm not saying do all of these every day, but what I will say, try each one out for a few days in a row, then choose the one that resonates best. And if you find you like a couple of them, even better, mix it up by doing a different one every week. Ready? Here we go. You can speak life. Share your gratitude aloud and feel how it lifts your spirits. I like to do this when I first wake. Right after my alarm goes off, I stretch my arms and I say, "Thank you for a new day, God. We've got a lot going on, but I know you've got me." Then I scuff upstairs in the dark and I sip on that black gold that hubby has lovingly pre-made for me. How about breathe in a blessing? Take moments during your day to embrace the beautiful blessings around you, or the people around, or what's happening. Maybe something amazing just happened that you didn't expect, or you had a stroke of good luck. Rest in abundance. Remind yourself that you're surrounded by wonderful gifts worth celebrating. A roof over your head, yummy food, friends. Capture gratitude. Jot down 3 things that made your heart happy today. Do this right before you go to bed, and then your subconscious mind can ruminate over it while you sleep. Talk about sweet dreams. Another one is notice what's good. Allow your heart to notice and appreciate the gifts already in your life. A list that's fairly easy, yes? And Kirsten Armstrong puts the perfect bow on this list. And another quote for our mirror. When we focus on our gratitude, the tide of disappointment goes out and the tide of love rushes in. I just love that. And of course, to guide you through this work, pick up your Dream Your Dreams workbook from my Etsy boutique. The podcast 15% code is in the show notes. Now let's settle in for our prayer. Deep breath in and out. Creator God, you have given us a star to follow. You have given us the Prince of Peace. Thank you so very much for those beautiful gifts. We are grateful, and may we be so gracious as to sing your praises daily for those gifts. When we stumble and fall, and we will, we know we can count on you to whisper a warm breeze even in the coldest nights. A ray of sunshine will peek around a cloud and remind us that you are there watching over us. Those are the sweet moments that we must be grateful for. Those are the rainbows and musical notes that we will watch for, Lord. And we lift all of this up in Jesus' name. Amen. And I couldn't resist ending with these sweet, sweet words from my favorite green hero, whom I've loved since I was about 9, who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. And until we meet again, beautiful, I believe in you. Now, it's your turn. Thank you for joining me on today's podcast. But before you go, a simple request. If this podcast has made a difference in your life, please leave a review where you listen and share this episode with someone who could use a little light today. Knowing my show has impacted your life brings me so much joy. Remember to explore my Etsy boutique to discover the workbook you need most this month. And until next time, my friend, ignite inspiration, spread hope, and dance with faith.